My name is Sebastian. I'm 21 years old and I come from Norway.
My name is Ebba. I'm 19 years old from Sweden.
My name is Mathias. I'm 18 years old and I come from Norway.
My life hasn't always been this easy. When I was 17 years old, I was heavily involved with partying, drinking, and my life was really going downhill. It went to a point where I had overdosed with drugs and I had no hope anymore. So I cried out to God and I said, if you're real, if you're more than a religion, show me. I decided to visit a church to see if this was more than just some religious acts, and I experienced the love of God. And it changed me forever. It gave me joy and meaning and purpose. And since that day, I've never been the same.
I can't remember a time when I didn't have Jesus in my life, but I didn't think so much about sharing him with others until I was 17. Because in the year after my first year in high school, I went on a mission trip in the summer. And I really got to see and experience how God's power can just come in and change lives. I really wanted to bring this back into my high school because I wanted to see a change in the lives of my friends and in my own school.
The summer before I started high school, I experienced the love of God and I started to follow Jesus with my whole heart. Jesus changed my life and I couldn't help but telling everyone about him. So when I got back to school, I was so excited to share to my friends about what happened. And they saw the change in me and they were so open to hear about it. And this created such a desire in me to see a change in my school. So I decided that every time I got the chance to share about Jesus, I would not hold back. And after a long time of sharing my faith with a lot of people at my school, I started to get discouraged because I didn't see the change that I wanted to see.
So when I came back to school after this experience, people were shocked. They could see a change in me. And I just wanted to share Jesus with everyone because he had literally given me everything that I was looking for. So I decided that I was going to have some meetings at my school once a week just to make it public about Jesus, have a place where everyone could hear about him. So I hang out posters everywhere and I just tried to make it known. And no one showed up. And after 3 weeks, still no one showed up. So I had leaders that told me, you know what, Sebastian, just keep praying, keep going for it, don't give up. And to be honest, I was quite discouraged because I didn't see the change that I wanted to see. But I decided I'm just gonna go all in for it. Even if I don't see any change, at least I'm gonna pray.
So after I came back from the mission trip, I didn't really know how to do the same in my school. And I started thinking about what will all my friends say, you know? What will they say? Because I didn't share this with them before. And I started to believe the lie that I was not good enough.
And I started to fall for the pressure of my friends. They used to go out partying in the weekends and I started to join them. And when I had party for some time, some of my friends would come up to me saying, I thought you were a Christian. Christians cannot do this. And in that moment, I felt so ashamed and disappointed in myself because I knew that I didn't live all in for God anymore.
But after 8 weeks, 2 people came. And this one girl, she gave her life to Jesus. And it was so beautiful to see. And to my great surprise, after some more weeks, 8 people showed up and I decided to share that Jesus, he actually heals. He can do miracles. And as I was sharing this with these people, actually one girl on crutches, she came in and I got the opportunity to pray for her in front of the crowd, but nothing happened. And I was so discouraged. But then suddenly 25 students, they come into that classroom and I just hear the Holy Spirit say, pray one more time. So I decided to go for it. I prayed one more time. And in front of all those people, that girl got completely healed. And in my school, the rumors spread everywhere. Everyone heard about this. And in 1 week, I got to give out 60 Bibles to people. I got to pray for several people and even lead some to Jesus.
Who am I that God would use me? And I knew that God could do anything. but I still never felt enough for him, like good enough for him. So if I could speak to Ebba back then, this is what I would say, that the lies that you are believing, they are paralyzing you. They are stealing all your joy, and they are destroying your relationship with God. But you don't have to believe them, and you don't have to live like that. Who are you? You are the daughter of God. You're his daughter. And you're good enough. In Jesus, you are completely blameless. And your strength, it comes from him. So, Ebba, God is faithful, and he is calling on you to trust him. He's not waiting for you to be perfect, but he's just looking for a willing heart. So believe in him and trust that he is with you.
So if I could sit down and talk to Mathias back in school, I would say to him, Mathias, above everything else, your relationship with God has to be your #1 priority.
If I could talk to Sebastian now, I would tell him, it's gonna be some hard times. You might not see everything that you wanna see right away, but keep going, keep pushing. Because even if you feel pressure or persecution, it's worth every single second of it. Because you're living for something much greater than yourself. You're not living for the opinions of your friends or people. Because the most important opinion you could ever live for, it's God's.